What's going on, guys? TKD123 back video, and today I want to talk about some new stuff that they brought here to Infinite Warfare and a couple things that they are bringing to Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I know Infinite Warfare is not really the biggest thing right now in Call of Duty. I know a lot of people are hating on it, and it really, you can see it and you can even feel it kind of overall in the Call of Duty community. It's been kind of like a lull year right now, especially for Infinite Warfare. Like, literally no one's talking about this game, you know what I'm saying? And to me, like, I play it from time to time. I'm not having a lot of game time in it just because I'm really not that interested in Infinite Warfare, as a whole. But what I'm saying, I do feel like it's an alright Call of Duty. It's not my favorite. It's not the worst thing in the world in my opinion. It's like an okay Call of Duty. It's one of the run-of-the-mills. It's not as bad as Advanced Warfare like everyone's saying it is. That's just my opinion. I'm saying Infinite Warfare is alright. It's just alright. I'm saying. But they added some new things that kind of make this not alright. That was really lame, but anyway, beside the point. They added some new content to the game, and the first, and the biggest thing they got here was Mark II guns. Basically, Mark II guns are essentially the old guns that you can, get through playing the game and earning that type of currency, but these weapons give you 15% bonus XP for each kill. So basically, you use these weapons and they aren't anything crazy. There's not anything that is insanely new to them, but they do give you an extra bonus every time you make a kill, so that way you can rank up a little bit faster. Now, which sounds cool, which sounds dandy. There aren't weapons that are, better than the base weapons, nothing like that, nothing crazy, but these Mark II weapons are only being able to be unlocked through the Quartermaster through supply drops. So that is the downside of this. That is one of the biggest gripes that we've been hearing across the whole community, that here we are again, we get weapons now that are exclusive to the supply drops, just like the past Call of Duty, just like we've been dealing with from Black Ops 3 to Advanced Warfare, and we are back here in the same exact spot that we always wind ourselves up in here in Call of Duty right now, but we are back in again with Infinite Warfare. Along with that, we got 9 new prototypes, which are weapons that you can build and basically reconfigure in the Quartermaster. So we got a couple of those, so that's pretty cool, and those will act as new variants that you'll be able to unlock and build throughout playing the game and earning points of salvage, which is the type of DLC that we all kind of want here. We want attainable DLC that weaponry that we can earn through playing the game and through earning credits or whatever, and getting it that way. Or maybe what I've been wanting for a long time now is the model of Destiny, where they basically have you a weapon and you have to complete a certain amount of challenges and certain things be able to unlock the next weapon. So that's what I'm sorry, not Destiny, Star Wars Battlefront. I'm sorry, Star Wars Battlefront, right? Have it that model where they have a bunch of challenges that you gotta do, and then you will be able to do those and then unlock the weapon. That's all I feel like we should be all doing, gun weaponry in Call of Duty. But at least we get these. Not the worst thing in the world. You're not playing with chance with supply drops. But next up, we got the worst thing here. We got. So now in this Infinite Warfare update, right, we are getting over 100 new camos. Let me repeat that. 100 new camos are coming to the game, and you can unlock them and all that. And of course, you're going to be able to unlock these primarily through supply drops and stuff like that. And there are also a bunch of new country flag camos, animal camos, and more calling cards and accessories for your weapon and all that. And in total, they added over 600 new customization items to the Quartermaster in this update. And so I'm just sitting here like, bruh, is you for real? Over 6? Okay, now look. Here is the biggest issue, right? And I shared the same gripe that a lot of people I've seen made a bunch of content over, across the day, and they be all talking about this, is that the issue with this, right? Now, you have basically two people on the ends of the spectrum here. You have one that's saying, hey, more content is good. More stuff with weapons, more camos, more accessories, more calling cards, like more of anything added to the game is good primarily, right? And there's one that would agree to that. Okay, I can see that point, right? I totally get it, right? The more content, the merrier, if you will, right? But the issue here, right, is that all of these new weapons, these new camos, and these new calling cards and everything that are come with here, right? Everything that came on this update, basically you can only get them through supply drops. And of course, here we can talk about the issue, with that we've been talking about for a bunch of years now, how, the supply drop system is bad because it's basically gambling and all that stuff that we've already beat, with the horse with. Beside the point, right? The biggest issue here I have is that you added How many new Mark II weapons? What? Like, I don't even know how many there are, right? So, like, let's say, you know, okay, well, this is 100 plus. Okay, so there's 100 plus MK2 weapons, right? Okay, great, right? But then you added 6 times the amount of camos and accessories and calling cards, and people that primarily aren't going to go for those. People, really usually are not gonna buy, drops and, zombie crates, whatever you want, as you say. They are not gonna go for them and buy them for camos and calling cards and accessories. That's not the primary reason why people buy supply drops. They buy it for the weaponry, right? So if you put, okay, 100 weapons, Mark II, great, cool, right? But then you put over 6 times the amount of stuff that people don't want, or people generally are not gonna go for supply drops for, like, that's shady, bro. Like, that is so messed up, bro. That's shady. It just looks like they're intentionally just flooding the drop market with a bunch of crap and camos and stuff that nobody really wants. Nobody's really going for, like, here's somebody go, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy some COD points to get some supply drops. So yeah, like, I'm going for the winter camo. Like, nobody says that, bro. Like, nobody is going for supply drops to get camos. They're going for the weapons, and you're over here adding over 6 times the amount of weapons that you added with a bunch of crap that nobody's gonna want, bro. This is messed up. And then the other reason why people are pissed, and reason why I'm also pissed as well, is because they are adding all these things, right? Great, kumbaya, beautiful. We get a bunch of new weapons, we get a bunch of new camos, get a bunch of new, calling cards, beautiful, whatever, ta-da, right? But we still don't have leaderboards. We still don't have a combat record. Like, are you kidding me, bro? How do you? Oh my god, dude! Modern Warfare 2 had leaderboards, bro. Like, a 9-year-old game, Call of Duty 4 had leaderboards. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I can't speak to COD 4, okay? I don't know if they have leaderboards, so I'm just pipe it down, right? But I know for a fact Modern Warfare 2 had leaderboards, okay? And a combat record has been essential since Black Ops 1. Are you telling me that you really don't have a combat record ready? And it's been how long since the game has dropped? We are in January. The first DLC is about to drop in like 19 days. And you're telling me that you do not have a combat record when most of the Call of Duties, if not all of them, I would say, above Black Ops 1 had a combat record on launch and you don't? Like, that's just pathetic, bro. That there is something, that they're trying to hide, probably, I feel like, because there is no excuse for that. Like, how do you not have those things? Those are core to the Call of Duty game. You're telling me that you don't have it ready and it's January and the game's been out for like 2-3 months now? Like, and now you're gonna add all this other crap and not even say a peep about the leaderboard and the combat record? Okay, yeah, on the game it says coming soon. It said coming soon literally since like the beta, bro. It has said coming soon since freaking Hitler was in power, man. Like, it has been saying that for the longest time, and you're telling me that it's still not ready, bro? I'm so done, bro. Okay, I got heated. I'm sorry. We're gonna go on to some more stuff we were talking about. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we're gonna talk about some Modern Warfare remastered files that have been found by I assume the PC data mining, because it's always PC data mining, right? I assume it is, right? And they found some new coding in the game that is a possible release for some supply drop stuff, and maybe some new weaponry coming in supply drops. So they were able to uncover some new weapon kits coming along to the game, that are basically kits, are basically just skins of the weapons that you have right now, but they look different, right? So there's one with the AK that has like a cool like spiral on top of it. It's basically like that. So it doesn't change the overall gun in any sort of way when we're talking about the stats of the gun, but it just changes the cosmetics of the gun. And over here they also got some new coding that has some new attachments to Modern Warfare Remastered that will be added here pretty soon. And these attachments include a Kimbo, a heartbeat sensor, a holographic sight, long barrel, reflex variable sight, tactical knife, thermal, variable zoom, and an extended mag. Now, my favorite ones here are the extended mag and probably the holographic sight, because the holographic sight, if you remember, I love that sight, guys. I don't know if you guys are big fans of it, but it was kind of like a better enhanced red dot in my opinion. I definitely do like the holographic sight or any other sight in Call of Duty, really. And the long barrel would be cool to have, you know what I'm saying, because that's the biggest thing I've been hearing a lot of people always say. It was that, like, when they get back to COD 4, right, and they never played COD 4, they're kind of thrown off by how little attachments are. Like there's only what, like a red dot, grenade launcher, silencer. Like, there's not a ton of attachments in the game, and not just because, the game is so old, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have a lot of attachments in the game when it first came out back in 2000, I believe it was 2007, I believe it was, but, beside the point, there are some cool stuff here, but the heartbeat sensor, that was definitely a thing from Modern Warfare 2, and that's probably not going to be used a lot, because I don't even remember, was the heartbeat sensor in multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2? I feel like it was. I feel like I remember it was. I feel like, obviously, it wasn't, the greatest attachment in the world. It was usable if you knew how to do it, but I felt like it wasn't really that big of a deal, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna, you know, like the tack knife as well, and of course extended mags. Come on, everyone loves extended mags. That's gonna be a great addition to the game. And overall, I feel like this is kind of cool that they're kind of supporting it. At first I was kind of, you know, about them adding stuff to the game, just because I felt like it would have been kind of a disservice to really change and dephase Modern Warfare Remastered, you know, just off of the, you know, level that COD 4 has, you know, amongst the community there, you know, like how much you know, pride and how much clout, if you will, that COD 4 has. But really, you know, it's been okay. You know, the reception has been fine with them adding some new stuff. So hey, I say, you know what, screw it, do it. And Raven has been teasing that there will be a big update coming soon to Modern Warfare Remastered, and it will also have bug fixes, so I'm sure we'll get fixes to those bugs and possibly some of this new content. I don't think we'll get all of it, but I feel like we'll get some of the new content that is here in the PC game code. And that's all I gotta say. So don't support Infinite Warfare supply drops, it's BS. And if you guys enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.